Sup, guys? All right, a couple of things I'm looking for today. I don't mind the charts where they are. I only really want to sell. Um, Sweet. So obviously, what we've got EU at the top of an external bullish leg, still due for a deeper retracement. Yeah, I do think we're coming more so down to like this area, down around here. We've just induced this point, which is retest of that break. Took a little bit of liquidity, which is great. So it's a good inducement to push price back up. But since doing that, we have induced this high here, which is obviously that demand to supply area, which has also swept a bunch of liquidity. So I'm happy to sell kind of where it is. I don't mind a bit of an earlier entry. I just don't believe it's going to give anything. It may just push bullish, to be honest with you. I'm still happy to sell. If we take that high, I'm happy to use it as a medium inducement, given we've got a 15-minute two leg here. It may just keep pushing on. We've got a lot of bullish momentum. So yeah, we'll see what it wants to do. But seeing as we've got this 5-minute two leg here, if we come up, give this internal inducement here, I actually don't hate using is probably a 15-minute point. I don't hate using this 15-minute point here as a smart money trap to sell through. I don't mind it. So if we do come there, I'm happy to have a bit of a look and see what it does. Might find the inducers a little bit more. May not need to. May just push all the way up. Otherwise, I'm open to using a point like this, a smart money trap, really just targeting that liquidity down there. And the next sweep really would be more or less, yeah, really that point down there as our next good sweep before potentially buying price up. We've induced really, really nicely just here. It's the extreme of our 15-minute internal range. It's taken liquidity. It's a demand to supply. It's a really, really strong medium inducement. Only issue with it is obviously it does go against the external momentum of the market. So yeah, we'll see what it wants to do with that aspect of it. We do also have a lot of liquidity sitting up inside here as well. I didn't love this supply area from Friday. So yeah, we may blow all the way through it. There's a lot of liquidity sitting in this area here. So just need to, yeah, have price show us where it wants to go. It's pushing pretty bullish right now. I don't think it's going to set up for a sell just yet. But like I said, I'm happy to sell when it takes that high. And yeah, we'll go from there. I do like it if it comes all the way up there as well, to be honest with you. That's a 2-hour point sitting at the top of the extreme of that like 4-hour bearish leg. So we'll just bear that in mind. Now, and GU's in a bit of an awkward spot. So I like G's price action, induce high, break low, induce high, break low. It's got this internal inducement, couple of internal inducements in there as well. Building up a lot of liquidity sitting underneath. We've swept Asia high, haven't mitigated. We've given a break low. I'm happy to sell off of the mitigation of this area and the inducement of that high. If we don't mitigate, I'm happy to sell straight off the inducement itself, but I'd love to come up and mitigate that extreme area and just target all that liquidity we've got building up. I don't really want to buy into it just because it is going against the structure cycle here. I do believe we've got a very, very, very fair chance of coming all the way up and inducing all of this and mitigating that point, which would be pristine. Like that would be great as long as it's not too bullish going up there. But as it stands right now, really kind of anywhere between here and until we induce, I'm happy to sell. So yeah, see what it does. But yeah, I'm not too keen on trying to buy up to it. We've got good bearish order flow at the minute. Nothing in here has really broken anything or done anything, so I don't want to try and buy up to it. Yeah, EU's not doing a hell of a lot. AU, I haven't done the DXY yet as well. Actually, I'll have a look at the DXY. Cool. AU's at the top of its leg. AU's fucking so bullish. We're sitting inside this area here, which is retest of that break. You've got obviously a 2-hour point sitting at the top up there, which hasn't been mitigated yet. So we might come up, mitigate that point. I think we might actually be sitting in it, sorry. Yeah, we're sitting inside that 2-hour point, which is retest. So it shouldn't hold, but I believe we need to induce something because we're reacting off a really shitty point. Um, we're reacting off this point here, which only took a very small amount of liquidity, but we had a straight range, slow buy. So that needs to actually stay up there, those equal highs. Cool. Um, yeah, so reacting out of a shit point, we've built up equal highs up here. A couple of things I'm open to. If we can pull up, induce those equal highs, and I'm happy to come down, take out something. I then actually want to target those the sweep of those equal highs. I want to target that supply that'd be left up there because that's generally a smart money point. Um, if we can come down here as well, I don't really want to buy until we've taken those, just because I don't trust this demand. I'd rather come all the way down here for buys, to be honest, unless we can just form that new setup up here like that. Yeah. I'm then happy to work with the sweep of this, which will be the sweep of my decisional, and yeah, go from there. But as it stands right now, I'm not really too keen on buying until we come all the way down there. And I don't want to really sell it with equal highs, and I'm not going to sell off the sweep of equal highs. So we're kind of in a weird spot with AU. I don't really love it, to be honest. It's my least favorite of the three, unless we can get that particular sweep of those equal highs set up. DXY, cool. DXY is reacting out of this point. Yeah, it's nothing special. We've induced a decisional, which is obviously that point there. Very bearish, which doesn't help us for sells, to be honest. We have just induced liquidity. Had a couple of breaks to the upside. That's retest. But a second break. Might find the DXY actually buys, to be honest, which does actually work well with sells. Still an hourly point down the bottom, which we haven't mitigated. If we can have the DXY pull down, induce, and mitigate that hourly point is going to need to give a reaction. So that'll work really well, unless this point here, which is obviously the extreme of that leg, can give price a reaction, which it looks like it might, then that will help us out for buyers. Obviously, we've got build up here, Asia high, couple of breaks, inducement. We'll see. We'll see. The DXY is obviously at the bottom of a bearish leg, so like it is going to need to buy. I just think it needs to come deeper first before buying. Like I'd like to see it come all the way down here to give like a strong buy up, but we very well can manipulate a fair bit where we are in order to buy it. Yeah, so we'll see. We will see. That's a good sweep. Obviously matches the sweep on EU, which, as we know, DXY and EU are generally identical. Yeah, might come a little bit deeper, which makes sense with EU sweeping some of this, to be honest. So yeah, we'll play it by ear, see what she wants to do, and we will take it from there. It's a Europe bank holiday and no news today, so it might be a little bit slow, but we'll see what it does anyway.